Am I the a-hole for giving my friend first aid on a sensitive area? This happened the other day. I, 23 male, was at a pool party at my best friend Greg's house. There was also a slip and slide set up, and people were using it. My friend Amy used it and screamed. The whole party turns to her, who's clutching her breast, and there's blood just pouring out of her hand. She had slid over a rock and cut herself. I'm in nursing school, so I run over to her and ask to see the cut. She pulls her hand away, and I see that it doesn't look too serious, but it definitely needs attention. I turn to Greg and ask him if he has a first aid kit, and he says yes, in the bathroom inside the house. So I walk Amy into the house and grab the first aid kit. I pause for a second and ask her if she's okay with me helping her with this, or if she wants to do it herself because of where the cut is, and she says, "No, I trust you, and I want your help." So we go into the bathroom and wash out the cut. I look at it more closely to make sure it isn't serious. I put some Neosporin on it and bandage it up nicely. Amy thanks me, and we go back outside. A couple women come up to Amy and ask if she's okay, and one of them, Sarah, gives me a dirty look, and they kind of lead her away. I go back to where I was sitting, and Greg sits next to me and says, "Some people were talking shit out here. I did my best to defend you, but I figured you should know that they were talking shit about you helping Amy." I asked him what he meant, and he said that Sarah was saying it was creepy how I sprung into action when I saw an opportunity to play with a boob, and a few of the other women and one guy agreed and were making fun of me. I was pretty upset about that, but I didn't want to make a scene, so I just ignored it for the time being. Later that day, though, I was sitting by the fire pit, and Sarah was sitting across from me, and nobody else was around the area, so I asked her why she was making fun of me for helping Amy. She said, "I guess that was a little mean of me. I'm sorry that I did that, but I just thought it was kind of weird how you saw her boob was hurt, and you ran up to her and insisted to help. I know you're in nursing school, but I think you should have let a girl handle it. We all know first aid too." I thanked her for her apology, and I don't like confrontation, so I just said, "All right, I guess I'll keep that in mind from now on." Edit. I stepped away to go to work, and this post blew up. Thank you all for your judgments. I think I did the right thing by helping her in this situation, and Sarah was really kind of a B word here. Also, I realized that Amy might not know that they were talking shit about me, so I'm going to call or text her and inform her about all this. Update. I called Amy and asked her how the cut was healing. She said it was healing well, and she was keeping an eye on it. Then I asked her if she knew about the things Sarah and the others said about me, and what Sarah said at the fire pit. Amy had no idea. She said the other women were asking her if she was okay and what happened and all that, but she assumed they were worried about the injury, not my helping her. And Amy was absolutely pissed and went to the friend group chat and tore the people that were shit-talking a new a-hole, especially Sarah. Sarah and the others apologized to me in the group chat, but Amy kept going and said I shouldn't accept their apologies because they sat back and talked shit on the one person who stepped up and helped her. Amy also asked Greg not to invite Sarah to the next pool party, and Greg readily agreed. A few of the others tried to say that was too far, but Amy just told them to shut the F up and do something next time someone's hurt instead of sitting on their asses and insulting me. Top comments. Comment 1. Glad Opie is in nursing school, cause folks are going to need help recovering from Amy's savage burns. Comment 2. If they were actually concerned, one of the girls would have gone to supervise, not sit there and assume Amy was being taken advantage of. Comment 3. I think those people were just revealing something quite effed up in that moment. To any normal person, a blood-soaked boob is not attractive. The fact they went straight there says a lot about them. What did you think of this Reddit story? Do you agree with the reader's verdicts? Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. We are a new channel, and we really appreciate your support. We publish stories with new topics multiple times a week. From Reddit Stories Bonanza, we wish you an amazing week.